Welcome. This channel is all about book review summaries news. Today's video is chapter-wise summary of the book titled The Theory of Everything by Stephen Hawking. About the author. Stephen Hawking, a British theoretical physicist, was known for making science understandable and compelling to a lay audience. His first book, A Brief History of Time, sold nearly 10 million copies in 40 languages. Despite his physical disabilities and progressive limitations due to degenerative diseases, Hawking is considered the most known physicist among the general public since Einstein. About the book. This book presents 7 lectures by Stephen Hawking, an English cosmologist and theoretical physicist, to explain the complex problems of mathematics and the theory of existence. Hawking introduces various theories about the universe, including Aristotle, Augustine, Hubble, Newton, and Einstein. He advocates for a multidimensional origin with no boundary conditions, maintaining the theories of modern physics and quantum physics. Hawking dismisses the belief that the universe conforms by a supernatural entity and provides a clear view of the world through his mind. First lecture, Ideas about the Universe. As long ago as 340 BC. Aristotle, in his book On the Heavens, was able to put forward 2 good arguments for believing that the Earth was a round ball rather than a flat plate. Aristotle thought that the Earth was stationary and that the Sun, the Moon, the planets, and the stars moved in circular orbits about the Earth. He believed this because he felt, for mystical reasons, that the Earth was the center of the universe and that circular motion was the most perfect. The Earth stood at the center, surrounded by 8 spheres, which carried the Moon, the Sun, the stars, and the 5 planets known at the time, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. The planets themselves moved on smaller circles attached to their respective spheres in order to account for their rather complicated observed paths in the sky. But in order to predict these positions correctly, Ptolemy had to make an assumption that the Moon followed a path that sometimes brought it twice as close to the Earth as at other times. His idea was that the Sun was stationary at the center and that the Earth and the planets moved in circular orbits around the Sun. It was, of course, still possible to believe that the Earth was stationary at the center of the universe, but that the moons of Jupiter moved on extremely complicated paths around the Earth, giving the appearance that they orbited Jupiter. At the same time, Kepler had modified Copernicus's theory, suggesting that the planets moved not in circles, but in ellipses. In it, Newton not only put forward a theory of how bodies moved in space and time, but he also developed the mathematics needed to analyze those motions. If you like this video, click like button and give your thoughts how to make book reviews and summaries on this channel better. Newton went on to show that, according to his law, gravity causes the Moon to move in an elliptical orbit around the Earth and causes the Earth and the planets to follow elliptical paths around the Sun. The Copernican model got rid of Ptolemy's celestial spheres, and with them the idea that the universe had a natural boundary. The fixed stars did not appear to change their relative positions as the Earth went around the Sun. It therefore became natural to suppose that the fixed stars were objects like our Sun but much farther away. Newton realized that, according to his theory of gravity, the stars should attract each other, so, it seemed they could not remain essentially motionless. But he reasoned that if, on the other hand, there were an infinite number of stars distributed more or less uniformly over infinite space, this would not happen because there would not be any central point for them to fall to. We now know it is impossible to have an infinite static model of the universe in which gravity is always attractive. It was generally accepted that either the universe had existed forever in an unchanging state or that it had been created at a finite time in the past, more or less as we observe it today. The difficulty is that in an infinite static universe nearly every line or side would end on the surface of a star. The only way of avoiding the conclusion that the whole of the night sky should be as bright as the surface of the Sun would be if the stars had not been shining forever, but had turned on at some finite time in the past. According to a number of early cosmologies in the Jewish/Christian/Muslim tradition, the universe started at a finite and not very distant time in the past. When most people believed in an essentially static and unchanging universe, the question of whether or not it had a beginning was really one of metaphysics or theology. Either the universe had existed forever, or it was set in motion at some finite time in such a manner as to look as though it had existed forever. Hubble's observations suggested that there was a time called the Big Bang when the universe was infinitesimally small and, therefore, infinitely dense. One can imagine that God created the universe at literally any time in the past. On the other hand, if the universe is expanding, there may be physical reasons why there had to be a beginning. One could still believe that God created the universe at the instant of the Big Bang. He could even have created it at a later time in just such a way as to make it look as though there had been a Big Bang. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. And will share this video with your friends. And subscribe the channel, so that you will get notified when we upload new videos. Your suggestion to improve our videos will be highly appreciated. Welcome back to our channel, your go-to destination for bite-sized audiobook summaries. Dive into the world of literature with our meticulously crafted short summaries of popular audiobooks. Whether you're a bookworm on the go or looking for quick insights, we've got you covered. One Quick Insights, get the essence of a book in just a few minutes. Perfect for busy schedules. 2 Wide genre range, from gripping thrillers to heartwarming romance, we cover a diverse range of genres to suit every taste. 3 Quality narration, our summaries are narrated with passion and precision, ensuring an engaging and enjoyable listening experience. 4 Discover hidden gems, unearth hidden literary treasures you might have missed. We love exploring both classics and contemporary gems. 5 Ready to embark on a literary journey? Hit subscribe and join our community of book lovers. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest uploads. Follow us on social media handles for updates, discussions, and behind-the-scenes glimpses into our audiobook adventures. Looking for a specific summary? Drop your requests in the comments, and we'll make it happen. Join us at our channel, where literature meets brevity.